We know what we can expect in future God of War updates. The developers Santa Monica put up a short blog detailing some incoming features and changes, so I want to take a look at them in this video and also check in with that New Game Plus request. So if you enjoy that, then a like would be super appreciated, and let's go. So we already had a ton of updates since launch. It started with 1.10 on launch day, followed by 1.11, and now we're at 1.17 less than 2 weeks after launch. I even made a video about 1.14 telling you what the heck is going on, but now after 1.17 it seems to have slowed down. At least for now, but we can expect some nice new additions with future updates. The big one is of course the photo mode Sony already showed during a God of War pre-launch livestream, including a smile for Kratos, so really good stuff. And it looks to be a pretty deep feature with a ton of filters, effects and facial expressions for Atreus as well. And at this point the release date is still quote-unquote soon, as Santa Monica notes on Twitter, as they probably still need to tweak a little bit. I think next week at the latest is a nice time frame, but when we know more, I'll of course let you know. Other new additions include a global increase to text size in all menus and subtitles. This has been a critique from a ton of people playing on a big TV, that you can't read the text. So in update 1.11 they already added the option to make the text bigger, but this did not change that much. Hopefully this upcoming feature will. Another addition coming to the game is the fact that you can change the controls for the rage mode. Right now you can select classic controls for regular attacks with square and triangle, but there's no option to change the rage mode controls. This should change though with an upcoming patch. Some issues will also be addressed in the future, where if you play a new game from the main menu without closing down the application first, it will result in missing dialogue and possible progression blockers. Right now they suggest that you close down the application first and then restart to start a new playthrough, but later on this should not happen anymore. Fixes for crashes and bugs in general are also coming, and if we go to Twitter we see a more specific thing they're looking at. For example, that is that if you get grabbed by a Valkyrie on the ground, you can't use the resurrection stone in time if that kills you. I first thought that this was intended, but this should not be the case, so they will look at it, and I will of course not show you this footage in this video because that would of course be a nice spoiler right there. So yeah, a photo mode and other quality of life changes are coming, but of course the #1 request is a New Game Plus mode. I put up this tweet with a picture from Reddit where all the top voted posts are a New Game Plus request, and also one of the biggest streamers, Lyric, reached out to Santa Monica with his New Game Plus request, and they responded with, "We will forward this suggestion onto the team." But of course they are already super aware that people want this. In another tweet they say, "We totally hear ya." In a previous video I already told you that they first planned to launch the game with a New Game Plus mode, but they had to prioritize other things, and the game director Cory Barlog already said that he wants to support the game a little bit after launch. So again, I totally think that this will happen. The question is only when. It will of course require some time. I will keep you up to date when we know more about the New Game Plus mode and the other updates coming to the game, so totally subscribe for everything God of War. Check out my video on the awesome Valkyrie armor that increases your power by a lot. If you like the music that you hear on the background of this video, you can check out my Spotify playlist and drop a follow right there. Hitting the like button of this video would also be much appreciated, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.